doing, everybody? How you doing? Boffo the Bear here. So good to see you here on the program. It is, I don't know, July 2020. Everyone's back in lockdown. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to be here every single day on YouTube and once a week live right here to get you through this, because I know what you say. 6 days of the week that I'm not here. Yeah, you say, you know what? This day, it would be better if Boffo were here live in my phone and or on my computer screen. I can't be everywhere at once. Though I did watch a very fascinating live stream Zoom meeting today. It was a bunch of guys from Silicon Valley talking about artificial intelligence and VR and AR. That's all crap. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Just me and my dog. That's all I need. Well, I'm Kulita. Can't get away without Kulita. Hello, Kulita. How are you?
Hi. Hi, everybody in the chat pack.
Michael Riley's in the chat pack. Yeah. My face is okay now, Mike. Yeah, everyone locked back up in wherever they are, in the house or whatever. Thank God you're here, Kulita.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't know. It just felt like the thing to say. So we got a good show for you. It's all about you guys. We'll be taking phone calls later on. All of our best stuff is on the YouTube channel. It's Boffo the Bear at YouTube. So go there whenever you want to. A lot of funny stuff there. A lot of big surprises. We're starting a merch store. You can see I'm wearing a new T-shirt. It's like an Andy Warhol meets Boffo, which ironically I did. I was at the factory, they called it, in New York back in the day when Andy Warhol and Tim Leary dropped acid for the first time. Yeah, that's the first time they saw me, ironically. I mean, I was there, but they thought that I was some sort of apparition. And were afraid of me at first. So they cowered. They locked themselves in the guest bathroom, and I had free reign of Andy Warhol's apartment. It was insane.
Did he make that for you, Boffo?
No, I just stole this idea, and I had some guy at the beach make it for me. It'll be available to fans. We'll be launching that next week, the Boffo merchandise store.
Do we have a Kulita shirt?
You know what? If people want one, Pat Maish wants one, or John. See, John, look at the things are pouring in already. John G, who won the Cancun trip last week, enjoys this T-shirt. Thanks, John. It's colorful, and it makes a statement. What statement does this shirt make to you, Kulita?
I don't know if it makes a statement. It just says you have like a multiple personality disorder.
Well, disorder is a judgmental term.
You're mentally challenged.
That's also, that's a psychological doctor prescription.
Huh.
A diagnosis, not a prescription. The prescription for that would probably knock me out, but that would be the diagnosis. Yeah, I kind of like it. No, I more than kind of like it. I enjoy it. Having your own face. Is it a little narcissistic to have 9 of your own faces?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
it is. But what I do, I pretend, I lay off the narcissism by pretending that it's a work of art. And it is. It's on a T-shirt. It looks beautiful. So that's why I thought I'd wear it. We have a good show planned for you. Like I said, later on, we'll be taking phone calls from you guys. A lot of weird stuff. The year is half over now, right, Kulita?
I can't wait for it to be over.
No shit. It has been. I saw a great thing on the internet. It was a car parked at a curb covered in bird crap.
Oh, I wonder what he did. Maybe he didn't let his friend or his producer on camera.
Well, it was a car. It wasn't a person. It was a PT Cruiser. So that tells you, who was driving it. And it was covered in bird crap. And the caption said, if 2020 were a parking space. And that's how I feel. It's been just a crazy year. I know you're all experiencing the same thing. We're kind of going back into lockdown. So, yeah, that's what it feels like. So I thought, with the year half over, we could take a look around and see how people are dealing with it. My experience has been that people are either much nicer or much bigger assholes than they were before. You know what I mean? Kalita, how do you feel about that? Have things changed with you, or do you notice people are different in any way?
Well, as I've been flying around, I do notice that people are nicer, but only...
How can you tell if you're in the air?
Well, people are just, they keep their distance and they wear their mask. I like that. I fly over nice places with nice people, but, I mean, you fly over a Costco and you see somebody fighting over TP, that's not nice. That's not nice.
You know what? I love that, though. I love seeing people fighting over stupid crap. Some guy pulled a knife on somebody in a convenience store in Michigan because they told him to wear a mask. Pulls a knife and shows him a gun. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I don't know what people are thinking.
Well, I don't think they're thinking. That's what I think. I don't think they're thinking at all. I don't think there's any... it's a medical fact. Wearing a mask is the best way to stop infecting other people. That's what it's for. It's in case you are sick and you're asymptomatic, you have no idea that you're sick. You wear a mask so that you don't inadvertently get your grandmother sick or your grandfather sick or your parents sick. That's what it's for. So anyone that chooses not to wear a mask because, freedom, you're only going to hurt the ones you love. I don't think it makes sense to me. But what am I? What am I? I'm just a bear with a store. I'm just a bear with a store. That's it.
What are you doing, Boffo?
Nothing. I could explain it to you, but then I'd have to kill you. So I thought this would be a good time, halfway through the year, to kind of go through and look at some of the weirdest stuff that's happened this year and what's happening right now. Because even though this is a bad time in the world, there's always fun stuff happening, funny stuff happening. And, of course, we call it creativity
in captivity.
That's right. Creativity in captivity. I saw this today, and I just love it. I love it. Underage kids are now dressing up like grandmas in masks to buy booze. I think just give them the booze. If they're going to work that hard for it and be that creative, I'll buy you a six-pack. And, that's a pretty convincing costume, don't you think, Colita?
Yes, it is. It's very good.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say buy you a six-pack on...
Well, if you're 12, I'm not going to buy it. But, if you're 20 and your birthday's in a couple months and you're just sitting around with nothing to do and you're not driving, I'll buy you a beer.
Orange in jail will suit you.
Whatever. I mean, I would love to go in front of a judge. I would say, Judge, what we're doing here is we're punishing creativity, and that's what our country needs more of.
Oh, poo.
These guys were smart enough and clever enough to dress up as their own grandmothers just to get themselves an ice-cold beer on a hot summer day. What has this country come to? When a 20-year-old can't drink a beer. They can go fight, but they can't drink a beer on the stoop of a 7-Eleven dressed as an old lady.
I am in another room. I'm next here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't know if the fans can hear us.
Are you sure?
Somebody's saying they can't hear me.
Well, they should be able to hear you.
What are you doing, Boffo? Are you silencing me?
No, I'm not. No, they should be able to hear you. Try that. Talk now.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, well, we'll go with that. I had the other microphone on. They couldn't hear you at all?
Hard to hear. Is Kulita in another room?
Okay, fine. Go ahead, talk.
Well, I'll talk about my creativity in captivity.
Are we done talking about the kids? Because I thought you don't think that that's funny.
Yes, it's funny. What else?
Nothing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be a mentor to children and youth all over America. I realize that kids look up to me. And I see that as a very sacred honor to mentor these children, to be someone that they can look up to and idolize. So when I see a kid within spitting distance of drinking age, I'm not talking about 9-year-olds, but if come on. If you can join the Army and you want a cold beer, and you dress up like a grandmother, I will buy it for you. And you can drink it under my supervision. I think that's rewarding what this country needs. This country needs creativity. Ideas. Where do you think inventions come from, Kulita?
Creativity.
That's right.
Imagination.
Right. Right. And that's what these kids are all about. So, lawbreakers, I salute you for your creativity. You might also want to get some Werther's candies. I'll be chomping on those when you're buying. And I don't know if you can purchase it. You can probably get it on Amazon. But you know that smell when you walk into an old person's home? You know what I mean, Kulita? There's a smell.
There is?
Yeah, they smell like old people. If there was some cologne that you could get.
That smell like old people?
Yeah, there's gotta be. Right? They have, you can put stuff in your car. New car smell, pine. I don't think they make old person smell for a car. But if you can get that, you douse yourself in that, and then no one will be wiser. If you look like an old person, you smell like an old person, you drink like an old person, they'll take your money and you'll be happy. So that's it. What do you got?
It says I'm low and there's an echo.
Well, I don't know what to tell them.
I don't want there to be an echo when I talk about my creativity in captivity.
All right, well, go ahead.
Okay. So picture this. Bird, the musical, The Godfather, starring, go with me here,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Dame Judy Finch, Duck Norris from, Squawker, Texas Ranger,
Oh, my God.
Colin Farrell, Ryan Gosling,
Didn't have to change that one.
I know, Heather Locklear, Lark Wahlberg,
Which Lark Wahlberg? Marky Mark
the
or the
cute
guy
one,
from Temptation Island?
the guy from Temptation Island,
Yeah.
Feather Graham, Quill Smith, of course, Steven Seagal,
Yeah, that's two.
Robert De Niro, and that guy who used to play Chandler Wing. Oh, and Nicolas Cage, obviously.
Right, because he's nuts. Anyway, you cut it. And
So-
what's the name of this show?
It's called Bird, the Musical, The Godfather. And of course, we would have music by Goose Springsteen and Chick Jagger.
Who?
Chick Jagger.
Chick Jagger.
Yeah, What can I say about that one?
From the Rolling Eggs. What about Harry Styles?
Oh, Harry Styles. We like Harry Styles. And you know what? I think we could get some lyrics by Edgar Allan Poe.
Sure.
Highlight some infamous and famous birds of the past. And I think the actors could be imitating some of the greats, like Blue Jay Edgar Hoover, or Barack Obama, or, Stephen Squawking, Buzzard Aldrin, and Finston Churchill. Maybe we can get some press on Jimmy Talon. I hear tonight he has Parrot Hilton on the show.
No, does he really?
I think so.
Wow. That was amazing, Kulita. I can't believe what a creative idea. And you think this is a show that you would do on Broadway?
Yes.
Wow.
Music by Goose Springsteen.
Yeah, no, I love Springsteen. Sure. That's a great idea. I didn't know you were going to work that hard. That was fantastic, Kulita. So
Good, right?
it sounds great. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And this is a Broadway show?
It's a Broadway show. It's a Broadway show.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds interesting. Anyone that wants to see Kulita's show, reach out to us on the Instagram or the Twitter. We're Boffo the Bear everywhere. Not Boffo the Bear everywhere. Everywhere we are Boffo the Bear.
I'll start working on it.
Okay. You do that. Here's something else weird. Everything in this world right now is weird. Look at that. It's a fish with a human face.
Huh?
Look, that is an actual picture of a fish that was found up in the Maine area over the weekend. To me, it looks like human lips and teeth, and it's on a fish. I don't know where the fish eyes are, but it looks like, remember that old movie? You probably don't. The Incredible Mr. Limpet, where Don Knotts, he gets turned into a fish. Yeah. That's what that looks like to me. So either evolution is happening and we're not aware of it, or someone pissed off a witch in New Orleans. Something happened, but that's a 2020 fish. Fish and people are merging.
That's fake.
Yeah, it's probably fake news. This, I think, is very interesting. What does that look like? Take a good look. Some guy was cutting down a tree in his house, cuts it in half, and that's what he sees. He says, it's Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes.
Jesucristo.
Yes. I believe that's what he said. It looks more like Jack from Nightmare Before Halloween or whatever that movie. No, what's the Christmas one?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
With the big giant head?
Jack.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a big giant head, and it's the angel of death. Maybe if he hadn't cut down the tree would have fallen on the guy and killed him, and this is like an intervention.
He doesn't have a beard.
Right, and he's just got a black circle for a head. And people say, Jesus was an Ethiopian, that he was dark-skinned, so maybe this is the first authentic image of Jesus to ever emerge. And it's good to know that, Jesus got wood. That happened in 2020. Now this next thing pisses me the hell off. Someone made a robot bear with a camera, and they stuck it. It's salmon season. The salmon are starting to run right now. So typically, I'll just not do a show for a couple weeks. I go out, I stand in the stream, and hum, hum, hum. It's like a game show. So some, naturalist or something created this robot bear to spy on real bears just eating.
Late arrivals must be quick. The best fishing spots will soon be taken.
It's like taking a camera to a McDonald's.
Our spy also
Look at
had
him.
a quick way down.
Who would be fooled by that? Oh, he's an acrobat, big deal. So they take this
He's
bear,
now in prime position.
and he's spying on real bears eating salmon. Like this is gonna fool anybody.
Risky, when a mother bear is still staking out her claim.
Yeah. Go to it, Mother Bear. Get him. Get him. He's a fake. Doesn't taste like a bear.
But he seems to have got away with it.
Yeah. She just wants the salmon. That's all. She just wants the salmon. And this smug little robot bear fooling him. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. Pretending to be a bear. The hell? That's bear abuse. What do you think, Colita?
I don't have an opinion on that. I think the bear looks really cute.
Yeah, but that's not the point. If you want to study bears, do what Jane Goodall did. Sit in the woods with the monkeys and take pictures and make videos. Show yourself. Don't be sneaky, hiding in a bear. And there's not even a guy in there. It's just a robot. A bear robot with a camera eye. It's crazy. What if there was some fake bird here spying on you 24/7, looking at what you do when you think no one's around? How would that make you feel?
I'm okay. I'm not paranoid at all.
Why, you doing something sneaky that you shouldn't be doing?
No, not at all. You think they want to steal my Bird the musical?
No, I think you're safe there. Okay. That just irritates me. And I don't know who to complain to. How do you complain to a robot bear? You don't. You go on the internet and you rant like a lunatic, which is what I'm doing. And getting quite good at it. If you didn't know me, you would think I'm crazy, wouldn't you?
Even if you do know you.
Yeah, there's no cutoff there. Anyone, if you have something that you found goofy and crazy, you want to give us a call real quick before we go, you can. The number is 323-9000-911. 323-9000-911. As I mentioned earlier, one of our longtime fans, John G., won the trip to Cancun for guessing correctly on our YouTube contest. We put up a video. There was this crazy lady in Florida complaining about she talk about nuts. She was nuts, and John correctly guessed that she was complaining about having to wear a mask and was sending him to Cancun. Where exactly in Cancun do you mean? Well, here. Yeah, Cancun, that's where John G is going. Him and another adult and 2 kids if he wants, or, he doesn't have to bring the kids. I think if you don't have to bring them, you don't want to. Cancun, it's not Disneyland, but it's a fun place to go. We always run contests on our YouTube channel. That's Boffo the Bear on YouTube. And follow us on Instagram. We're doing some fun stuff over there. Again, Boffo the Bear on Instagram, Twitter, and the YouTube. And Facebook as well. We're everywhere as Boffo the Bear. And we'll be here live every Wednesday. Like I said, if anyone wants to call in with something weird, but you know what? You don't have to. You can just sit back and enjoy me. That's all you have to do. Sit back and enjoy me. And, tolerate her. Just me, my dog, and Kulita up here in the woods.
You make it sound so appealing.
Well, I'm getting by. Doing the best I can. And we appreciate you folks watching, listening, going to YouTube and watching our funny little short movies and videos and such. So, thanks for tuning in. That's it. That's all the weirdness we could gather from this crazy, crazy world halfway through the year of 2020. Stay safe, stay sane, and we'll see you back here next week live at 6 p.m. on Wednesday and all the time, 24/7 on the YouTube. So until then, I'm Boffo the Bear.
And I'm Kalita.
And you gotta love me. You really do.
Well,
You've got to that's when you're supposed to press the closing credits.
I'm pressing it with my mind.
It's not working. Not working. Try harder. One more time. That did it.